Welcome to NP Golf. My name's Nathan, and today we have a match, a 9-hole match against Sara, Handicap 2. We're going to play from the reds. The first hole is a short par 5, especially from the reds. And Sara was telling me to keep it to the right in the line with the trees to the left of those trees at the end. It's nicely up there. A low trajectory, but a good drive. My shot here, normally for me, when we play it back from the yellows, it's a difficult shot. Well, it's not a difficult shot, but you're always in danger of going left, really, then, into those trees and out of bounds. So the idea would still be more or less in the same position, keeping it to the right. But here you have a bit more, it opens up a bit more past those trees, so you've still got a bit of a chance if you do hook it a bit, I suppose. So I definitely played this tee shot with more confidence than I would do from the yellows, that's for sure. So Sara here is about 180 metres, hoping to get to the green, and just pushes it right. I had a good drive, but he got stuck in all that muddy area there, and then I ended up having to drop. Obviously you don't choose the best place, so the best place would be on the left in the fairway. So I'm playing here from quite a nasty slope, 5-iron that I topped, but well, I knocked it down to 100 metres now and punched it in nicely onto the green. Sara had quite a tricky shot over the bunker here, keeping it low. He does it really well. Connected really well with the ball and leaves herself a nice birdie opportunity. Mine has also got a chance there. I was just explaining, Sara's actually a greenkeeper and has been the director of our golf course. So I was saying that she should know all of the slopes that we have on these greens in our 9-hole golf club here. I always just look at the hole and see what side is worn. So it definitely felt like looking at the screen here as it was a left to right shot. And I judged it perfectly for a birdie. So now Sara has a bit of pressure. Let's see if she can make her birdie as well. And being a low handicap, you can see, she takes her time. One practice swing. And just pulled it a bit rather than, I don't think she misread it. I think she just pulled it there. This is the second hole. Again, we're quite close now, 260 metres more or less. So with the drive, I might actually get it quite close. But as I'm pointing here, there's a bunker just before, very deep a bunker, and you've got out of bounds on the left. So a driver probably isn't a very intelligent thing. So Sara's explained to me, just get past that path there, and it leaves you with like a 90-metre shot to the green. It's a big green, difficult green, but big. And I just pulled it a little bit as well. End up on the left rough there. So I was using a hybrid, and again hits it nicely down. And ends up being much closer than me. I've got here, actually, I didn't get, there you can see the path, I didn't get past the path. So I'm probably about 110, I'm in between clubs there. I definitely want to get it over that bunker just before the green. So I changed up from a 9 to an 8. Make sure I get good contact. It is downhill, but it was early morning, and as I said, you want to get it over that bunker at the front there, definitely. And managed to make good contact and nicely onto the green. Now, so I've got a tricky shot for her. I think he said it's about 60 metres, 65 metres, 70 yards, 80 yards, and she probably used, saying there, like a 58 or 60 degree wedge. But it was an early morning and she wants to make sure she gets over that bunker again, so she uses a 56. But that can also be dangerous as well, because you don't do enough swing. You feel like you might go past too much, so you do less of a swing. Practice swing was a good one, with confidence. Just did less of a swing there, and just made it over, but got stuck on the top there of the mound. She was a bit disappointed, really. So as you can see, this is a very tricky shot, really. when I've played this shot before, because I've been stuck there as well, I ended up using a putter, and I think it's the safest shot really, because if you just mishit it a little bit, you aim short, you end up short, or too far. She did a good shot there. Just you can see it rolls on very quickly. So I still think a putter would have been the best shot there, even quite a long way from the green. This is a really tough green. You can't really see it too well here, but I've still got a very tough shot. It's going to, like, more or less where I'm walking now is more or less where I need to aim. A little bit lower, a metre or two down below, but it's going to definitely move very much from right to left looking at the screen from here. A delicate putt. See, I'm aiming very far right. And I should have aimed a bit more. There, you see how much it dropped? If I'd aimed another metre, even 2 metres higher, it would have dropped nicely next to the hole there, really. So again, not an easy putt. Easy to go by the hole too much and pick up pace. She does it quite well. So I've got now quite a pressure putt. The best place is definitely to be uphill, and I've got a bit of a move again from right to left, going up the hill and then downhill really. Not an easy putt. And just didn't quite give it enough. So I'm still 1 up, and I give Sara that putt there. She's very happy with that. She ran off more or less. This is normally a very long par 4. From the Reds, it's not too bad, but I still block. I don't want to go left out bounds onto the runway of the airport. So, and Sara hits a great drive right down the middle, showing me exactly how you're supposed to do it. Still admiring it there. Okay, so I've got a bit greedy trying to get over the trees a bit here and didn't quite make it. It touched the trees, and I'm going to have a shot to try and get on the green. Sara's stuck in the rough. It's a wet rough as well, so very difficult to get out. And she also had an injury in her back a little bit, so didn't quite manage to get hold of it. I've got a really tough shot here. It's going to go down and up, and I blade it. Coming out of the rough, it wasn't really me, I don't think. I sort of came up a bit really, but bladed it to the end of the green. And Sara came up just a little bit short on this shot here. Roll through okay. No, but I was lucky. I've got a shot still. Just punch it in there and let it roll on. It's going to come out hard from the rough. It's going to come out fast really, as you see. It's still rolled down. So I was aware of that there. I took that into consideration. So now Sara's got this for par. I've got this for bogey. Not a bad putt, not a bad putt. She gives that to me. And now she needs to make this and win with a bogey. Just out of the distance where you'd give it to somebody, no? And a good putt, just on the left side of the hole, but nicely in. She takes a sigh of relief and all square. We're now on to the 4th hole over there, right next to the airport. And this is a tough one, really, because you've got to get over that tree. It's just been so close. Normally I'd use a driver from further back, and it guarantees I get over the tree. But maybe I'm going to change tactic now. I've got a hybrid 4, I think it was here. And straight over the tree, and the right tactical decision. You can see Sara's ball. She marks them as if it's a puppy's paw. And did it quite well. It just kept a bit short, really. The shot tracer didn't quite get that quite right at the end there. Didn't bring in that much, but we both more or less ended up more or less the same, except I'm on the green. Tricky chip here. Should get it reasonably close at her level. Chips in, just didn't run on enough there. But a good chip leaves a chance with par. And mine's close enough, a sort of safety putt there really now. And given. So Sara needs to make this to keep us all square. I mean, there's no way I'd give this, ever. Even if I was playing Tiger Woods. Ooh, just didn't give it enough. So I go one up now, and we're on the 5th hole. It's a long par 3, not as long as it would be further back, no, but still 167 metres, 183 yards. And you don't want to go right, really, where those trees are. Not too far left either, so... And it's well defended by bunkers, so a very tough hole, even from here. I did quite well, just touched the trees, and came back into the fairway. So I did a similar shot, but without touching the trees. And we're more or less about the same place, really, just before the bunker. As you see. We've got a better angle here into the green. Oh, get it. Well, with a chance to try and save par there. I said to Sara, so a chipping challenge here. It's got a reasonable lie. Put it up, not too close to the bunker, so it doesn't really come into play so much. And with plenty of green to play with. Just a little bit ahead. And I had a better look at the green there, really, from where I was. Interesting to see Sara putting from the hole to her ball as well. I've never seen that before. I've just noticed now. And a good putt. Not really reading the greens too well there, Sara, though. No, it's like went away from her. So I've taken that into account. Just hit a bit too hard. It ran by. And again, it's just out of that distance of being friends now. So it wasn't given. I've now got a pressure putt. And managed to make it. So I keep one up as we go into the 6th hole. 6th hole drives me crazy. You can see that big tree in the middle. I think my mind's on the big tree and not on the green, really. Even the green's well defended. It's got a bunker to the left, a bit that goes all the way around, and a bunker to the right that also goes all the way around. So it's very well defended. But I think in my mind, this tree is in the way. And there you are. Just didn't get hold of it. I'm moving away. Not hitting a confident shot. And Sara hit it perfectly, right at the flag, and put it close for a birdie opportunity. And I said that she'd bounced it off the mound, and she said she's a local player. And I've got a tough shot. Unfortunately, it wasn't near that root there. Got a bit lucky, really. Hit it quite well, but got lucky and managed to put it close enough to try and save par. There you are. You can see I'm the one at the bottom. And save par, which I'm very happy with there as I shake my head. This is for birdie for Sara. And a great birdie as well. So we're back at all square again now. Interesting match. Okay, now we've got a par 4, which is a dog leg coming up. And from the front tees, it moves quite a way forward. So I think I've only played once from here. I'm going to show it now on the screen in a second. It's between the two big trees you see in front there, yeah, basically there. So to get it on the green, which is what we're trying to do, you've got to put a bit of a draw on there. Otherwise you can go out of bounds on the right. And if you go to the left where all those trees are, that's a bad place to be as well. So kind of mentally push it without wanting to push it. And I do basically the same shot, really. And you'll see now we landed exactly at the same place, really. So we've got another chipping challenge here. So you can win it this time. And there, really, I just made a big effort to make sure I get good contact on the ball, make it land on the green, just at the start of the green, and roll forward, really. Sara did more of a swing, sort of hoping to land it higher and then hoping to make it stop. But this green is very fast, and then she ended up being a bit short. Mine actually rolled on. She was unfortunate, really. Normally, if you hit it from there, it would roll down. You see, they're quick greens here. So, good putt. So, I'll give that to her. Now I've got a delicate putt downhill with slope from right of the screen to left. You see, I'm aiming quite a bit right there. Just touched the hole. Well, all square again as we go into the 8th hole now. And again, this is very much closer from the forward tees, the red tees here. It's a big dog leg right, so you're going straight and then right to the right. So Sara was explaining to me, like drive or even trying to do like a fade as a danger shot. She just hits an 8-iron up the hill onto the fairway and has a shot of about 110, 120 metres, and she's happy with that. There you can see, perfect shot. The only problem is it does land where she's landing there is a bit uphill, so you've got an uphill slope. That just makes it a bit more complicated. So something to bear in mind if that's what you want to do or not. I went for a hybrid and hoping to go past the bunker, which is at about 160 metres there. So I'm hoping to pass that. It's not necessarily the most tactical shot I think here. But it'd be better just playing a less club and playing not to reach the bunker, really. I had a great shot, but a little bit dangerous, really. I could have been in the bunker and then you're in problems with a bunker shot from 60, 70 metres, which is really tough. So you can see, didn't quite get as high up as she wanted, where that 50-metre blue stake is there. And actually got a bit of an uphill lie, which always makes it difficult to get good contact and get the distance that you're hoping for. So you just hit a little bit behind. Whereas I'm on nice flat ground there, really, and a 50-metre shot. I got it pretty close to the flag, as you can see. So Sara hit a putt, a roll that sped right past the hole. Not too far. It looked like it's going to go further, but slowed down a bit. So she's got this for par. And a good putt this time to save par. And I've got this for birdie. One thing I've learnt in these shorter putts is to take my time, measure up, and go through the same routine as always. I think that's very important. And a bit of a stabby putt, but went in for birdie, so we're away. So I'm one up with one more hole to go. 9th hole. In theory, it should be a lot easier, really, because like I'm much closer. There's a big tree when you play from the back tees in the way, and everything else seems to be in the way. It's a much more narrow gap to go through, really. So really, I thought, I'll use a driver. And the one thing you don't want to do is go where I went there, to the right. Then you're stuck behind the trees, and it's bogey land, I like to call it, really. Sara again, very, very intelligent tactical play. A nice hybrid straight down the middle. And then she's got like a 90-metre shot, 80-metre shot. Onto the green. Great shot. Whereas here I'm getting a bit greedy again. I'm going to try and get it over that tree. Probably about 90 metres away. And just didn't quite get it up from the rough there, as you can see. Touched the tree and came down. And again, I'm playing greedy again instead of knocking it out. And I didn't change the club either, so I took too high. So that was my last chance to get through. And as you can see, I landed in the bunker. So I gave her the hole, and let's see if she can make birdie to finish this hole. Did quite a few birdies, which is always nice when you're playing from the reds. It teaches you to be a bit more aggressive, I suppose, really, or maybe not, to play tactically and wait for those birdies as well. Sara hit it perfectly for a birdie. Well, there's a great match, all square. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Thanks very much to Sara, and I'll see you in the next one.